Hi, BC parents. This is David Ellinger, and I am your child's BC calculus math teacher. And this is a video that's kind of the the automatic presentation stuff that I would do on a parent night, and then I'll be sending this out on Tuesday the 15th. And then, if you'd like, you can come to the 22nd and participate in a Zoom session if you have follow-up questions or if you just want to chat or whatever. So here we go. I'm really bad at PowerPoint. It is one of my, it's something I'm not ashamed of. I'm not ashamed of it at all. I'm proud that I own up to my weaknesses. No, I'm not proud of it, but it's not my thing. But I thought it would be easier for tonight. So that's what we have, especially because we have the page that has who is that, Mr. Ellinger? So this is my 26th year teaching at Seattle Prep. My kids are Eliza and Zachary. Eliza is a sophomore here, and Zachary is a sophomore at Wazoo. And the interesting thing is that this picture was taken at the Snappy Dragon last March, the weekend before they closed the restaurants. So that was our moment of glory there. It was Zach's 20th birthday, so we wanted to make sure we got that in. Big walker. This is my part of my map. I'm trying to walk every block in Seattle. Started July 4th, making progress. It's going to take a while. Polar bear swimmer, New Year's Day, Matthews Beach. I'll be there. I hope you're there too. I'm an AP reader for statistics. So every year the AP the College Board, flies me to Kansas City. Let's hope we're going this year, and I get to grade the AP Statistics exam. I would get on the calculus list, but you can't do two exams. And if I switch exams, like if I decide to not be on the stats list anymore and go to the calculus list, then there's a waiting period because there's so many people who want to do it, and it's like a 5-year waiting period. And I'm like, yeah, I think I'll wait until I get bumped off the stats list, and then I'll do it and start getting on that list. So that's my plan. And I'm an Irish dual citizen. Fun fact, what the heck. I teach geometry, AP Calculus BC, and AP Statistics, and I am aesthetically impaired. All right, BC Calculus, how is this course different? It's an AP course, so it's a chance to earn college credit. It's a fixed curriculum, so other courses in the school, we're cutting back on content and trying to do more covering less because of the environment and learning things virtually. But we can't do that. So students need to be motivated to push through challenges themselves because we're going to keep going. The College Board has not changed the curriculum at all, and I don't expect to know if they're going to change the curriculum until January. But they're making sounds as if they want to have the whole thing on there. Last year they cut out part of the content. I don't think that's happening this year, unless the vaccine stuff goes really slow and we have a big second wave. I mean, of course, something could happen like that. But right now we're planning on covering all the content. It's calculus, so it's conceptually challenging at times. It's a very, very difficult course. Students need to work graphically, so with graphs, analytically, which is like algebra, numerically, which is being able to just actually work with numbers and understand how numbers work, and then verbally reading, being able to both read calculus problems and then also to communicate things clearly in sentences when they need to. So I put that here. It requires your ability to clearly present your evidence and mathematically communicate. We're sometimes pickier on their math writing, but I think it's really good for the BC students because they're heading off to college and some of them may want to go into a technical career of some kind, like a math degree or something, and so we want to start getting them used to the level of precision in their writing that the colleges will expect. It's BC, so it's super fast. That's just the way the class is. Let me move me out of the way if I get in the way here. There we go. And the students can't wait if they're struggling because we're just going to keep going. We're not going to postpone the test a few days so that we can get some more practice in because then that'll just mess something else up in the future. The test isn't harder. The grades on the test are very, very good. It's just that the material is learned faster and there's more material. And our students do well. We've averaged about a 4.7 over the last couple of years. Those have been the years I've been teaching BC. So our students are doing well even in COVID times. All right, there we go. I put the slide. You can pause it if you want to. All the information really is on OneNote, and you can check it out there. The syllabus is there, which explains how the grades work and explains homework grading. I get asked about that sometimes, and anything else you'd want to know about the course. So, I guess I could show you really quickly. I'm not going too slowly here. So here's the BC Calculus. Whoa, there's some notes. The BC Calculus page, and move me out of the way. And there's a tab in the content library called Essential Documents, and that has all their homework assignments that they're expected, and the syllabus, and an explanation about what I expect on homework and how it should be done, and then how to submit it, AP test information, and how they can join AP Classroom, which is how I can provide some extra practice stuff, and how sort of the AP people keep track of who's actually taking the course. Back to this. So all that information's there. And so you have to ask your kid to get access to their OneNote, because unfortunately it's not, that was one benefit of Power School, is that parents had their access, but that's not available. I think it's available this year, but we're phasing it out, and I can't monitor both at the same time. Okay, next up. Extra help, 8 days during lunch. I'm going to be hosting Zoom drop-in help sessions. So I'm going to send the invite out via Teams. It's totally optional if people want help. I needed a way to invite everybody to a Zoom session in the easiest possible way for me, so I didn't have to do a lot to get it set up. And then and be able to do it to all my classes. So it was a little tricky, but I think this is going to work fine. We're going to start it this week. And then Teams channel, we have a Teams channel where students can communicate together, and you could use that to ask questions. So that's an option you have, is say, hey, anybody, I need some help on number 38 or something like that. And there's no window help at this time, unfortunately, actually, I shouldn't say this. Back up. There we go. Actually, I should edit that. I'm sorry. I apologize. This was the stats page on getting extra help, because the stuff is pretty similar. Ms. Pastor could answer questions early in the year. So actually, I'll make sure that they have a link to the Pastor window email. I forgot that she could answer the stuff from the beginning of the course totally fine. So I'll make sure to get that email, that Zoom link. I'll make sure that they have that available so that they can ask Ms. Pastor for help. Currently, I'm teaching during window. We'll see if that changes. And that's it. And just a reminder that students, this class has just got a lot of stuff to it. So students need to start dedicating their time to this class. You might say, well, what makes you so special that you say you must dedicate time to this class? Because it's the BC class, and and so they're taking on an extra challenge. They're saying, no, I don't want just calculus. I want the fast one that goes through material really quickly, even though there's another course that's available to them. And so because on the basis of that, I'm saying, well, all right, if you want to be here, you need to really dedicate your time to it to make sure that you're staying up on everything. Okay, that's that. And then, so next week, it's just going to be general questions about the course. If it works out, email me your questions ahead of time so I can be prepared and I can know what people want to hear about. Mostly it's going to be a chance to meet the teacher. There's a lot of courses like we try to add extra stuff to it and things. I'll really respond to the BC parent questions, because this one has the least extra stuff to provide during that session. And in the other classes, I do a little intro to the course, and we do a little bit of something like the course, like a little bit of geometry or a little bit of statistics, and those work out okay. But a little bit of calculus, that's harder to make user friendly for all of our parents in general. And so I don't want to just frustrate people, so I won't do that. Okay, I think that's it. Hope you're surviving. It's Sunday right now as I record this, and I hope you're surviving the air. I was hoping to go out for a walk, but I just checked air quality, and it still is bad enough that I should stay put. But I hope that your family is finding strength through this time, and finding a way to keep pushing through and taking care of each other. So hope you're well. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for letting me teach your kids, because it's a lot of fun.